Credit to Syracuse, their staff and players. Class outfit, class bunch. Wish them safe travels and wish them the best of the rest of their season. Disappointing loss. They played well. They had players that played well, and we had too many plays that caused losing. That make it really impossible to win. That need to be eliminated. Or at a minimum, minimized. Questions?
Can you talk about the fourth down with the Tyler's Ryan's run, and just the thought process on the first, second, third, and then was that a pass option that he ran on the fourth and two?
Pass option.
More had a tough day. The first touchdown was he looking for safety help and it wasn't there, or something else happened in the second? Just talk about it.
You got to watch it. He's a great player. One of the best in the country. One of the best on our team. He'll learn. Look at his stuff. Be critical. And I have every confidence in the world.
Bob, you said on Tuesday it's tough to mimic Syracuse's pace of the game. So their first two touchdowns were quick. After your players actually saw them, your defense saw the live action, did that contribute to how much better they played after that?
I mean, they were really playing pretty well even before that. So it was, again, two explosive play passes that created the scores. I mean, I didn't look at the statistics, but I would anticipate you're going to see a control of the game, a control of the plays, a control of the field, a control of the clock, and exactly what we wanted to do. And then we had a couple of plays that created a really a 21-point gift. You can't win like that. You can't have those type of plays that cause losing and win. You can't turn the ball over for a touchdown and beat anyone, let alone a big-time ball club. But find a way to score on the 2-yard line. Explosive play passes.
I know you can't run them all the time, but is Davis becoming a real weapon with the field goal unit with those plays?
Yeah, I mean he does a great job. He's got a savvy and great hands and played well on offense. Executes the exotics in our other phases really well. It's been a really, really pleasant surprise for 2016.
EJ Levenberry's getting more comfortable just about his progress getting used to that system and how he's playing.
He's a really good player. He's a natural, instinctual linebacker. You can really see it. He's got high football intelligence. He works hard. He's passionate. He loves to play. He loves to play. Loves to compete. I really enjoy being on the team with EJ.
Bob, your second quarter offense was about as big and as explosive as we've seen here in a long time. Was that planned, or was it as a result of playing a little bit of catch-up?
No, it's tactical. I thought they did a fantastic job in a lot of areas today over there. The players did a wonderful job executing a fun and exciting tactical attack, and they really looked pretty darn good. They moved the ball well, ran it, threw it, had a good amount of appropriate plays run today, Again, I'm not statistically locked in here. Went in there, came in here, but I feel like I'm gonna read that.
91 points.
91. Wow, it's great. This is gonna be one of these things where there's a lot of positive things to build on and grow with as we approach the meat of our goals. You know, as we approach the meat of what we're trying to get done and take the next step as an organization, as a team. And that's what we have to use a day like today for, and not minimize it. Really use it. Use it as a developmental.
Encouraging them offensively that you can continue doing that and continue building.
I'm going to say yes to that without really studying it, you know, in terms of looking at it and drilling down on it. But I'm going to say just after the game and being on the sideline with it and watching it operate and watching them operate, they did a lot of really good things as a unit and as players and a staff over there this week. Really well done in their preparation and thought process and execution. We just, again, a couple of moments of game-changing plays that just can't happen. You know, we're gonna go for it, and here we go. And you know, we needed a touchdown anyway. Ball's on the 2-yard line. We got to punch it in.
What can you do to execute better on this second and goal from the 2, a couple games like that where you haven't been able to punch it in? What do you have to do to change that around?
Yeah, we just need to keep practicing those moments and creating challenging plays that the players can execute and do well, which, you know, we felt like we had. But we'll just go back to not back to the drawing board, because we're moving forward. We're going to use this stuff to improve, but just drill down on it, get back in the lab, and keep working to get better. You know, we're getting better in a lot of areas. We're getting better as a team in a lot of areas.
Well, was there some emphasis on Bryant to let go of the ball? I mean, he threw some balls that maybe seemed totally comfortable, but it also reaped some benefits by moving it around and throwing on the run. And I know he had 20 runs, but then got plays. It seemed like he let go of the ball today. Was there a commitment to that?
Yeah, I agree. I thought, that was part of it. You know, he can throw it. He throws it well, and the players that he's throwing it to are talented players. We need to run more plays. We need to have more plays. We need to get the ball in their players' hands more. So I felt like he did a nice job in executing that, and did get the ball out of his hand and made some plays today with his arm.
With just 5 days in between games, how will you get those corrections done?
Yeah, we'll attack it in the morning. Bring the players in as late as we possibly can so that they can rest and heal as best they can. And then we'll have we'll have to be really disciplined with the length of corrections. You know, really kind of, catch of the day type top specials, menu items that need to get corrected, and get that done, and then move on right away, and then move on to our next opponent, because we're in game week right now. It's actually Monday of game week right now as I'm standing here.
Last question or two?
That's one touchdown drive. You had 3 catches by your tight ends. Is that kind of what you've been envisioning?
Yeah, we want them to be weapons and play. They're really good players. Tommy Meyer is doing a wonderful job leading and being a very selfless player. Alec Bloom and Tyler Davis are all weapons. They can detach and create mismatches on linebackers, and we need to get them the ball more, like we did today.
I think you have to do any shuffling on the offensive line. You have obviously a lot of injury at the same position with the 3 of Trey now. Is Vesh probably going to be ready next week, or?
Yeah, I would say that we're on the come there. I think that the guys are doing a really good job. I think that ball's kind of rolling downhill, so it's exciting. I think we get some guys back here day to day in that position.